A home is the foundation of family stability. It is where your kids grow up, where memories are made, and where you feel safest. This chart reveals the weight hanging over that safety. You can see a massive block of debt, the average American mortgage of over $300,000, towering over the fraction that represents the average family's liquid savings. Maintaining that monthly obligation usually requires every dollar coming in. Most households rely on two incomes just to keep the lights on and the mortgage paid. If either of those incomes suddenly disappears, the financial structure of the entire household is exposed to a single point of failure. Let's follow Timeline A to see what happens when a family loses a primary earner. The emotional loss is immediately followed by a financial shockwave. Overnight, the surviving spouse must cover the full monthly mortgage payment plus daily living expenses using only a single paycheck. This timeline illustrates how fast the situation can deteriorate. Starting from day one of lost income, we track a family's savings dropping. Within 3 to 6 months, the reserves hit zero, triggering the start of foreclosure proceedings. Many assume employer group life insurance provides a sufficient safety net, but as this diagram shows, dropping a typical payout of 1 to 2 times an annual salary into a $350,000 mortgage deficit leaves an unprotected shortfall of over $200,000. This often leads to children being forced to change schools and leave their community, losing their home during their most traumatic period. When the math doesn't add up, a family's largest asset is left exposed at the exact moment they are least equipped to handle a crisis. Now, let's return to that same moment and look at Timeline B. This time, the family has a targeted solution in place: mortgage protection life insurance. This graph illustrates how the policy is engineered. As the mortgage balance declines, the death benefit mirrors it. Notice how the death benefit line flattens out on a level term policy. While the mortgage drops, the payout remains fixed, creating a cash surplus. The result is immediate. The mortgage is paid off, monthly expenses plummet, and the surviving spouse owns the property free and clear. Becoming a debt-free homeowner instantly gives a family the breathing room to grieve and rebuild without the pressure of financial ruin. But we also have to consider what happens if a breadwinner survives a tragedy but is too sick or injured to return to work. As this graphic shows, the risk is significant. 1 in 4 adults will suffer a qualifying disability before reaching retirement age. Modern policies offer living benefits to address this. A disability income rider provides a monthly income specifically to keep the mortgage paid, while the homeowner focuses on recovery. There is also a critical illness rider. A diagnosis like cancer or a heart attack triggers a lump sum payout, so a family doesn't have to worry about the mortgage while fighting for their life. This creates a fortress around the home, shielding it from both the risk of death and the toll of sudden medical crises. Some homeowners assume they can just sell the house if things go wrong. But selling takes months of effort, requires ongoing mortgage payments during the process, and uproots the family when they need stability most. Looking at the scale, you can weigh the costs yourself. On one side is a monthly mortgage obligation of $2,000 or more. On the other is the $30 to $50 monthly premium to protect it, the typical cost for a healthy 35-year-old. Securing coverage while young and healthy locks in the lowest rates. Once a health issue is on the record, premiums rise sharply, and the option to buy protection may disappear entirely. The question isn't whether you can afford the policy today, but whether your family can afford to lose their home tomorrow. A home is more than wood and drywall. It is the center of a family's world that needs to be protected against life's uncertainties. First Freedom Life specializes in that protection. They design customized plans built around your specific mortgage balance, health status, and family situation. You can go to firstfreedomlife.com to book a free 30-minute discovery call. An agent will help you identify gaps in your current coverage and present a plan with transparent pricing. Taking the steps to protect your home ensures that even in your absence, your family's foundation remains in place.